Welcome to the Love Drunk Show. We gon' talk some ish, get into it, so make sure you stay tuned. Like, comment, and subscribe. Rock. Hey, love bugs. What's up? I hope you're having a good morning, noon, and night. Whenever this video may reach you, do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that thing whenever I upload a new video. So today, we are going to be talking about the one and the only and the infamous Kanye West. All right. So there's a new video that surfaced of him basically talking about how his mom was a sacrifice, and he is calling out the who's who of the entertainment industry and get into what he said, and we're going to come back and we're going to talk about it.
It's scary. They can't control you. They can't. They try to suppress you, but that's how they try to categorize
They
you.
can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay Z and Beyoncé.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me.
Not
You see, it
you.
ain't no name I won't name.
Exactly.
It's up.
Not you.
You know what I'm saying? And just for Minister Farrakhan, I love you, but the way you read that, I took that as a slight. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking no disrespect from nobody. So let's get on the phone and let's talk that out. I don't care who you are. I ain't taking no slice from nobody, right? I ain't taking no slice from nobody. It's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah. I'm Christian.
Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. You know, out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. They want to monetize and traumatize. And God loved me. You understand? They hit me. Gap, Adidas, all that away. Still, Forbes, who hate me, right, had to write net worth 400 million. Jesus is king. God loved me.
That's more important thing in life.
That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? And this truth is going to be heard. Y'all can't send none of y'all Meek Mills, y'all Puffies, y'all Lil Boozy, none of these names, none of these people that have to listen to y'all because they have legal. I never killed nobody, right? I'm the pussy that never killed nobody, right? But that means I can say whatever I want and not go to jail.
It's scary.
So y'all heard what the man said. And this is not the first time that Kanye has gone on the record to say that his mom was sacrificed. This happened a few years ago. I can't remember exactly what year, but I'm gonna say this was in like the 2000s, where he was like doing a rap, like he was on stage performing, and he said, "I sacrificed my mother for this," like, and now he's coming out again and he's saying, "My mother was sacrificed." He said Bill Cosby's son was sacrificed. He said Michael Jordan's dad was sacrificed, and he was like, in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. And he said they use it they want to monetize you and they want to traumatize you. And, you know, people think about like sacrificing where they be like, literally, you're going to sacrifice this specific person. What I get from this is that in certain instances, they don't necessarily tell you they're going to do this to this particular person, but they want to break down. They want to break down your support system. That's what I think. Like, to take someone that's a prominent figure in your life, someone that actually has real influence on you, someone that you listen to, somebody that could, once again, influence you or sway you to do certain things. When you don't have that anymore, you're kind of like fair game. And in Kanye West's situation, his mom was his matriarch. And because he no longer had her, what did he do? He sought out another matriarch type of figurehead, another matriarch based and run type of family, which led him down the path of the Kardashians. I always say this. Kanye West has too much soul, or he had. He was too vibrationally inclined, too musically inclined to be with someone that has no rhythm. And I'm not just talking about the fact that she can't literally dance, Rhythm, if you of my likeness, you know what I mean when I'm talking about rhythm. And I think that him going over there with that family, we kind of started to see the demise of him and the decline of his mental health and the spiraling that he started to do. He was on prescribed meds at one point. He had handlers, which were trainers, that he revealed a text message. He exposed that this trainer handler was like, yo, we could do this two ways. We could talk, or I could institutionalize that ass, get you drugged up, and the play dates with the kids is gonna be real hard. That sounds like a threat to me. And if you have that much power and authority over me, what are we really doing here? And we calling you a trainer? Something ain't clean in the water. He also went on to say that he can't be controlled. He's a pussy. He hasn't killed anyone. So y'all don't have nothing to hold over his head. And then that also makes me think of the likes of, let's just use R. Kelly as an example. That man was able to get away with doing what he was doing for decades. Then all of a sudden he gets arrested and he get the book thrown at him. It makes you wonder, did the money well run dry? Did he go against the powers that be? Because how is it that he was able to get off on those charges before, when clearly you could see clear as day there was evidence and factual proof of him doing these things? Now all they using is just word of mouth. They just using testimonies from people to indict, and is indict the word? I don't know the legal terms, but to convict and charge him. Same thing with Bill Cosby. You step out of line, we gonna take out your son, and then his daughter passed as well. Like, they just messed up his lineage. They severed his bloodline, so to speak. You're not even about to pass this on to nobody. Your empire, your legacy is done up. They all said that it was when he had plans on purchasing NBC that all of a sudden, now you getting testimonies from bitches from 50 years ago. How, Sway? There's no R kits. You don't have any video footage. You don't have any, and it just makes me believe that when they want to get you, they can get you. They keep us a foul on you. So when you step out of line, you don't do what we want you to do, we gonna get that ass. We gonna take you out of here one way or the other. You gonna be in the cemetery, or you gonna be behind bars. And Kanye, once again, he said, I ain't killed nobody, I ain't do nothing. So y'all can't just throw me in the cell for speaking, because don't we all have freedom of speech? So barely, but you get what I'm saying? And then he mentioned how he can't be controlled. He mentioned Shaq. He mentioned Jay Z and Beyoncé, which I was like, oh, he really gunning for the big dogs. I just hope nothing happens to Kanye West. Like, of course, you know, he, to a degree, he's a melanated black person when it's convenient. We saw where his allegiance lied. He was worshiping a Caucasian lady for years. He wanted to be in close proximity to whiteness real bad. But at the end of the day, he's still a man with melanin, and he's been getting reminded, like, sir, you have all of these things because we allowed you to. You've been afforded the title of a billionaire because we allowed you to be a billionaire. So how much power do you really have? And ultimately, Kanye had a lot of power because of his influence and because of his reach. Instead of wanting to be in close proximity to them folks real bad, if he would have just did what Sway told him to do, because Sway had the answers, and he actually came out and said Sway had the answers. If he would have just built his own, he wouldn't have all of these problems. Adidas wouldn't have been stealing his ideas, and they about to come out and rename and Is the price of fame really worth it? Is it really worth your mental health? Is it really worth having to be a puppet? Is it really worth having to sacrifice your loved ones? Do y'all think that Kanye knew that this was going to happen to his mom, or do you think that it happened and he didn't know? Do y'all think that he knew? That's the thing that I want to know. Like, did he knowingly? Did he know that this was going to happen? Did he do this? And now he's living with regret and guilt. What y'all think? Let me know. Sound off into the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all could also share because you know that's nice. Support a black-owned business, a melanated-owned business, okay? I love y'all. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Continue to love on your people. Continue to nurture your people. Continue to support your people. And continue to work on yourself and your mental health. Be good.